Can I just call you Jay?
Jay.
Okay, cool. You look pretty. You look good.
Oh, thank you, Mama.
You're welcome.
That's that good energy we got. What?
Yes.
Mark put this on. I started jamming. I think I started radiating. That's what you see. Something woke up
Okay.
in me like, ah.
Right.
Copy link. All right, I'm ready to put on your wall. What's up, Facebook? Facebook, what's good, Facebook? Give me 1 second. You know how we do. We got to make sure everybody know we on.
Oh, 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 oh. Switch lanes. You gonna see shit is real too. Keep you in my rear view. Eat my dust and God we trust. I don't call this luck, I call this guts. We got plenty of gas, so hop on the bus. If you holler for real, you roll with us. Come on, come on.
I had to play that real quick. Now y'all can see all of us. Now you can see, right, Jay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Right. I'm gonna play this in the back real quick while I finish doing this. Give me 1 second.
You know, you should.
Try to copy and try to follow me, but if you ain't got that substance, no toxic energy, welcome inside my team. If you come check my fleet, we got hustlers, go getters, the real ones with me. We got visions and dreams, we as dope as can be. What's up, Facebook? Come on.
Hey.
Livin' in your face. Soul of a man with the heart of a woman. What? Powered by Sadior Radio.
You see how I stopped that when she said, whoa. What's good? What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? Trying something different. You know how I like to show support. So salute to everyone tonight. What's good? What's good? Welcome our guest, Miss Latoya. You want us to call you LG or Latoya or what you want to? Damn, she all dressed up. This is the first time I looked at her. Look at damn, she made me feel like I need to go brush my beard or something.
Look,
look.
Step out. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you fit the whole mood. Look at Jay. She got the candle and everything.
The girls is in the building today.
That's right.
Look, candles. I got my candles over here too. Yes. Yep.
I got my candles too. It ain't lit, but I got my candles. So look.
When we come, we bring the experience. What?
You have to. Now let me start the radio real quick so we can go live on the radio, get all this out the way. And we are live on Sadior Radio, the station that's more than music. What's good, people? Tonight, y'all know what it is. It's Wednesday, and the time is approximately 10:08 p.m. on the 3rd of February, 2021. And you're rocking with us, Jay Monet and Mark 5 with our guest, Latoya, and we're going to have Simply D jump on shortly. So we can do like we do the first and third Wednesday.
Yes.
That real talk, that adult talk, that soul of a man talk, that heart of a woman talk, and do what we do. So let me get finished sharing this real quick so that way I can make sure everybody know we are on. Let me So what's good with everybody? How's everybody this evening?
Good.
Jay, how are you?
I am amazing. I feel good. I got up and I exercised and I don't know, I stretched. I did all kinds of stuff. I was dancing around, exerted some energy, got the blood flowing. What? I drank some water. Drank some water, got some energy. All is good. I don't know. I haven't been out in the snow. I'm gonna go ahead and test the waters tomorrow. I had like 3 people pop up on me today. I was like, what the hell? Did y'all not see the snow outside? Y'all not looking at the news? They said, please stop watching the fake news. That's not outside. I said, oh. So I'm gonna try tomorrow and see what's going on.
Let me guess. I don't understand something.
What's up?
I'm trying to get Simply D on. I'm here. I'm just trying to get him on because he said that he don't have.
You on Facebook?
Yep, I'm on Facebook. I just actually posted, and I think I posted on your wall. I don't know if you had to go get it or I tried to post it on your wall.
Oh.
So I don't know. Sometimes people, their page is like private, so it won't let me post. But if you go to Mark 5 Allen It's on that wall. We're live now. So you
Okay.
can go grab that. You see it?
I'm checking it
If you need me to, let's see. Yep. So tonight, what we talking about tonight, Jay?
We won't get in. I mean, we want to talk to LG, see how she doing, and welcome her to the show again. See how
Mm-hmm.
she need to say hello and who she is. I like to hear her. And then we can definitely get
out.
into it. However, to just give y'all some food for thought, we have are men ashamed to say that they're whipped and to be whipped? Yeah. How many times have you cop blocked for your boy or for your girl?
Mm-hmm.
And then some of that current event type stuff like Wendy Williams. Mark, you brought this up. Is it all right to
Yeah.
speak out about a previous sexual experience and you're married? Can a person speak out about their own relationship or own situation with somebody else if the other person is married or in a long-term relationship? Do they have the right? And I think we got quite a few more, but let's just get started with that. But LG, talk to us. Welcome again to the show.
I
Tell us a
shared
little bit about yourself.
I shared
Oh,
it on your page too, so just let you
did
know.
go
Yeah,
to
I got you. You good.
if y'all on my page, y'all Toy Growth page, just watch, share, y'all get in on this conversation. Y'all, it's gonna be a great show, y'all. Just tune in. I'm sure it's gonna be good. But hi everyone, I'm Latoya Grove. You could call me LG. I am a host on a show called Behind Closed Doors. I do a lot of different things. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. All right, I'm a life changer as well. I I'm getting into acting as well, y'all. So you got to look out for what's coming soon. I'm so excited about the future and everything that's going on. Even though we in a pandemic, y'all, I see hope for the future, y'all. I see the light. There's a lot of good things coming, y'all. We can't let this pandemic stop us, y'all. We gotta keep moving forward. I'm just so happy to be here tonight, y'all. I'm so excited. Thank y'all for
Oh,
tonight. I really appreciate it.
thank you so much
Welcome.
for being here.
Let me see. I think he popping on, Mr. Simply D.
All right. So wait a minute, Mark. How you doing? Last time we was talking, we was doing the surgery and all that kind of stuff. So how are you, my brother?
I'm just trying to work through. Work through. I mean, knee is healing good. Um,
Good.
I had a meniscus tear. They did a great job for us sewing it up. It looked like I just had a little scratch. So shout out to Dr. Kavanaugh for knowing how to sew. Because some of them don't know how to sew, man. They be making you look like Frankenstein and shit. And
Mm-hmm.
you all look all stitched up and everything. But other than that, just trying to deal with just healing. It's definitely better. I went and shoveled a little bit of snow, so that
Mm.
was a plus to see how how much I can take. So I'm just ready to get back to rocking and rolling. Like
Yeah.
L, like Latoya said, trying to get the filming and the TLC and the radio shows and everything rolling. So I'm just trying to get past this crap that's been going on. It's been in the way,
Mm-hmm.
Right,
so
right.
in the way with so many things. What's up, Simply D? So many things, happening. So I look forward to this show every first and third Wednesday.
Yes, yes.
I got a lot of good comments on the show last show. A lot of
I
people
seen
was
it. I'm into it too.
definitely interesting show. So if y'all missed it, go to YouTube, search Sadior Radio. Y'all can check that out. Or go to anywhere that you listen to your podcast and search Sadior Radio, and you can listen to the podcast because everything is recorded and uploaded to different streaming networks. So what's up with you, lady? You,
All
Jay?
right. So wait, Simply Dick, where
Hold
you
on.
at?
He's still getting
Okay.
it together. He did.
I'm
All
here.
right. All right. So welcome. Good evening. Question to y'all guys. What do y'all admit to being wet? And
Look, he popped on.
have
Simply to
have
your
you ever
screen
been
popped
whipped
on.
before? Have you ever been whipped before? And do we need to give a definition for whip? Do we
Yeah,
all know?
give a definition of it.
LG, what's your definition for a man being whipped?
Oh, a man being whipped. He just can't get enough of you no matter what you do. I guess you could just treat him any type of way, but he don't even care because he just whipped. All right. He just hooked on you. He just a mess. I don't even know if that's a good thing.
Oh man,
Can it be
right.
a good
So
thing?
Is it only sexual, or is it, is it the personality and the mind, or
Be
is it just
mental.
sexual?
It'll definitely be mental.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. What's your definition of whipped? I want to know.
You talking to
Who?
me? You talking to one of the guys?
Look, like
Jay, I
who?
want to hear from everybody. What's your definitions? I want to know.
Ladies
All right,
first.
come
Go
on,
ahead, Jay.
Stephanie. What's up?
Look. Oh, it's okay. Ladies first. Go ahead, Jay. Look.
Ah, my goodness. I'm kind of where she at. Like, I don't know if it's a good thing. I've had some dudes do some crazy you know. But the thing is about saying, do you acknowledge that you're whipped?
Let me make
Yes, willing to do any and everything, sometimes turning your head to things that you know are wrong, you know, in a sense, changing up who you are just for this person and not because that's what you want to do.
Mhm.
So it's pretty much anything that this person wants, you try to do, you try to provide. And
Mhm.
sometimes I don't know, it gets a little soggy because he become a little clingy, like he always want to be there, and in a sense he may say he's being protective, but sometimes it's just a little overbearing. He just want to be there all the time. That's it's a little bit much.
Mhm.
I don't necessarily want a dude that's whipped. I don't think I'm with a whipped dude.
Mhm.
I want you to know where home is, but I don't need you whipped.
Right. Give me some.
That's too much.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. So what do y'all think?
Go ahead, Simply D.
Okay, so if that's the definition of whip from, let's see, what is it, Latoya? Then I would have to agree with her because that definition and the description that she gave, I've been there. So that one I definitely understand. I don't see anything wrong with it. On the other hand, Jay Malay. Okay. You don't want to whip guy. The whip guy is the guy that's going to look out for you. He's always going to be there. That's somebody you can always count on. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily he's clingy. He's just like, hey, that's my girl. That's my babe. I got to look out for her. And, I always want to be there. I don't want to stray and be with nobody else. I want to know, let her know that I'm hers. I'm with her. There's nobody else. So that's the guy you want, unless you've had some issues.
Mhm.
Woo. All right. This
It-
this isn't public, is it, Mark? I don't need too many men seeing this and following that thought. This is not
yeah,
public, is it?
yeah, it
Stephanie,
is.
come
I just
on
got
with the.
finished putting it all on the pages. That's what I was doing. Well, I think when you say whipped, I think it's a different categories of whipped. You got the
Mhm.
psychopath whip that just basically don't want you going out. They just and the same thing with females. You got the females that checking your phone, this and that, because it's so good to them, this and that. Then you have the ones that I think Simply D is talking about, and Latoya is the ones that's no, I think Latoya was talking about the psychopath ones. The one that she was like, some of the stuff she said was like, I was like, oh, he a nut. Look. But then you have the ones that's this whipped, aka uh satisfied, I guess you can say. And when I
Hmm.
say that, it's more so this enjoying that person, just like they whipped on not just sexually, mentally, emotionally. They enjoy
Mhm.
them. They just enjoy that person that nobody can come and interfere with that focusedness. Look, so I think that's when you say whip, then you get the people that's whipped that you just lay it on them and they just like, they don't want, they just imagine somebody else having you physically, they ready to kill themselves.
It is mesmerized.
Look,
I like
See,
how you
so,
apparently
that.
those are the brothers that I've ran into. Apparently that's minds of whips, where I had a man to cut my refrigerator cord. You hear
Mhm.
me? Cut the refrigerator cord with my baby's for real, with my grandbaby's milk in there. Like, what the? And called me at my job to tell me. And the thing was, he said he had a dream that I messed around. So he knew this wasn't even true. He had a dream. So you're right. They imagine stuff that hasn't even happened. That's throw.
Y'all with these dreams.
Can I say something real quick? Simply D, I gotta say this. You're gonna laugh because you understand what I'm going to say. I think that you comedian females that date guys come up with some of the craziest stuff. Because I didn't heard cement in the sneakers,
What?
because she got mad at it. No, she meant in the Timbs. Let me get that right. In the Jordans, when she got mad at a dude. Now I'm hearing you say that a dude cutting your refrigerator cord. This is stuff that I've never heard of until y'all said it. Now, if you would have said car windows broke, okay, we all heard of that. They even came up with a song with it. But cutting the refrigerator cord.
He said you ain't.
That's a new one.
Yeah.
It was very disrespectful. It was hard to explain that to somebody. Like, I rather it looked gnawed like a mouse had ate it, because it was cut so clean. Like, you would have to say somebody was mad at you. It was no way to just get around that. Like, can you fix the cord? It wasn't cool. It wasn't cool.
Remember, we talked about dreams on the last show. So how you know his dream wasn't true?
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh,
I said, I see the last show y'all both was talking about y'all dreams. I don't know what's going on with these dreams. Yeah.
I don't understand. Like,
I'm sure it was.
Let me ask you simply, that type of situation, is that like corny? Like a dude cutting a female refrigerator?
That's corny.
Yes.
That's super corny.
Yes. That's like
not something that you need to cut a refrigerator cord. That's something that can affect the whole family. That's something personal. If you want to do something, you do something personal to that female, not something that's going to affect the whole family. Maybe throw the clothes in the tub and burn them up, something like that.
She said the baby food was in the fridge.
Yeah, like I don't get that. Like, wait till her cycle come on, or throw pads in the tub or something, soak them. I don't know, do something personal that'll really mess her up. But don't
do nothing. Walk away.
I mean,
what the hell is wrong with y'all vengeful ass men? Stop, damn it.
That too. But we saying, like, if you're gonna do something to somebody, you're doing it to the whole family. Like, you know what I mean?
All right, so forgive me. Y'all know I always give parts because I don't want to overtalk. But I mean, that wasn't the only thing he did. He took my clothes out the closet. He put bleach and toothpaste on my clothes. One which happened to be a very nice fox jacket, beautiful fox. So like I said, he called me at my job to tell me this. So when he called me at my job to tell me, he called me, and I will try to do this as quick as possible. He called me at my job to tell me that he had just brought my clothes in from outside. I said, what the hell are you bringing from outside? What the hell? He said, because I put toothpaste and soap and dish detergent and shit on your clothes. And I'm like, oh my God, now I am working at Temple, a prestigious job, prestigious position. I cannot act the fool like I want to. So I can't wait to get home. When I get home, the only thing I want to do is have me a drink and then deal with the situation. So I walk in the door, I see the bag of clothes, 2 bags of clothes on the side, didn't even look at them. I went to the refrigerator to get something to drink. When I went to the refrigerator, the light was out. So I went to screw the bulb. It wasn't the bulb. So I said, oh, maybe the cord came out. Now the cord happens to be behind the refrigerator where nothing else is ever touched. So it would be no reason for this cord to come out. Nonetheless, I began to pull the cord up. And damn it, half of it came out of my hand, baby. Do you hear what I'm saying? Do you hear the foolishness? Bullshit ain't nothing, y'all. Get it together. Anybody got time for that? If you just love me, appreciate me, you ain't gotta act crazy.
So when y'all made
That's
up,
not impressive. Huh?
Y'all made up. Did he buy a new refrigerator?
No. So I'm a very stubborn person. If you F up, you F up. So I did not reach out to him to even say, use an ass or you owe me anything. I said nothing to him. So about 3 months, he called me, he apologized. And then probably about 7-8 months again, he called me to get my job. He told me to go to the Western Union. He had sent me some money. So like 2 days straight, he sent me $100 and I haven't heard from him since. And I don't know, that's been about 10, 12 years.
You think maybe you picked the wrong man?
Heck yeah, he was the wrong damn one. That's why I'm not still with his ass now. What's the simple behind question, D?
But sometimes you don't really know if they're the wrong one till you date them. So
yeah, that's this. Yeah.
So,
It's not for me to just come out and say, hey, knock, knock, I'm crazy.
I'm
like,
crazy.
y'all don't get too many females to just knock on your door. I got good pussy, but I'm crazy as shit. You be thinking that, and your boy tell you that, but you be like, no, it ain't true. No, I don't even see that. Bullshit.
Well, you need to listen.
So yeah, I think you gotta go through a background check, a relationship background check.
Yes.
You know
I
what?
said before, you better go to the houses and meet the family.
People are abusing. I was gonna say I'm going to come out with an app that's called a dating app, and you got to put all the information that you went through if you break up with somebody.
Ooh,
So that way, what you do, I can see people lying though. That's why I said that wouldn't work.
of course.
It'd be the nicest person. They be talking about he broke my windows out, this and that. He'd never get
Mhm.
because people are lying.
But then the crazy thing is, again, as in relationships, you can be with one person and they make you feel like one thing, and you can be with somebody else and they make you feel totally different. And you like, I can't believe this person broke your windows. He bring me flowers every day. What the hell? Probably because this one isn't a nagger. This one is seeing, helping them out, whatever it is. It's
Yeah, that's
amazing.
me. I ain't even gonna lie. If
Yeah.
you did some research and talked to some females that I dated, you wouldn't believe some of the stuff they'll tell you that I did. Look, I'm gonna be straight up. But I found one that just got me smooth and cool. I'm laid back now, but I had some boy that had me. Whoo, look, look. I'll just leave it at that. So he
All
like,
right, so gentlemen, do y'all mind being called whip? Or do you take offense to that? Or are you good with that? Somebody say you whip, you whip. You good with that?
I'm good with that.
I'm good with
Is that
that.
because you're married or no?
Yeah, I'm good with
Okay.
that, even if I wasn't married, because it's
If
simple
it's the right
fact.
one, you don't care.
Yeah, yeah. Because people gonna call you whipped anyway. If they ask you to go out, they'll let's roll out with the fellas. It's like, no, I gotta get my baby. Oh, you just whipped.
Uh-huh.
And
Look, you
that's
can't be happy. You whipped.
somebody
That's,
jealous
that's
who
a good whip. That's
doesn't
a
have.
good whip right there. I like that. That's a happy whipped.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah,
Oh, I
who's
like that one.
have it. They don't have what you have, and they want to be jealous. I mean, you. Okay, I am.
Yeah. I be at work and people be saying, like, you know how fellas talk that junk. Yeah, my girl, she better do this, and that. I be like, "Fuck, you crazy as hell. I ain't sitting there talking that junk. Nope, I ain't even. You say, well, I ain't calling. I apologize. I'm calling. Look, but that's just me. I'm comfortable with who I am. It's all right to be that way. When you're comfortable with yourself. You got some people try to front in front of their friend. I ain't whipped, man. She all right. She just another John, this and that. And they be like, yo, well,
until you see it with somebody else.
yeah. And some people lie, and say they ain't whipped or nothing. It's all right. It's cool. She get on my nerves because they scared about who they talking to. Because like Simply D said a couple shows ago, you gotta be careful when you talk to your friends because they might be like, oh, it's like that. You whip like that?
Mhm.
Oh man, I gotta stop past his crib when he at work.
Oh,
You gotta watch who you saying you whip to. Look.
All right, so LG, have you
yes.
whipped any men?
I don't know. Honestly, I got suck. I had a couple men that was like it and was hooked on me a little bit, but whipped. I don't know about being
So
whipped.
what's the either the craziest or the most extraordinary thing a man's done?
Oh my gosh. Um, honestly, I don't try not to deal with the crazy too much. So if when I see a crazy thing, I'm just like, I don't want to, I'm just done. So no, I had someone follow me before somewhere, but and just pop out like, I see you, okay, but I see what type of person you are. So I step back from you because I can't be free. I can't do me. Like, no, people just crazy in these streets. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Again, you got the nice whip and you got the crazy whips.
Right.
Look,
Yeah. I don't know. Guys treat me like a lady. So, and that's what I look for to be treated like. I look for I'm a lady, so that's what you need to treat me like. Anything crazy, you could go ahead with that. But yeah, not really whipped though. What about you, Simply D?
Yeah, I had one. Woo, that was standing out in front of my mother's house in the heat of August with a trench coat on. Had me scared to walk to the door as I had no idea what she had under the trench coat. So when I finally got up enough nerve to walk to her, she opened up the trench coat and was like, she had a pot. She was like, I want everything I ever bought you. I want every picture, everything. Like, okay. Went in the house and I got them, came back. She put them in the pot and burnt them right there in front of
Oh.
me.
She had a pot. Oh,
Yeah. under a trench coat. Yeah, she was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when you're giving them roses and stuff. That's what that.
That's a
job.
dozen of roses.
Came to my job and threatened me. Um, uh, when I was done, she was like, what do you want for your birthday? And I was like, at the time I wanted this gold bracelet. I was gonna get for myself. I'm telling her what I'm getting. I was gonna get this gold bracelet, my name trimmed in diamonds. So he was like, "Oh, that sounds interesting. When you go to the jeweler, I want to go with you." I said, "Okay." So we go to the jewelry store, and it's the same jewelry store I always go to. So I know that entire family. So I walked in, the mother's there. She's like, "Hey!" She came from behind the counter, hugged and kissed me. She was like, "Why is this lady hugging and kissing me?" I was like, "Because these are my people." You know what I mean? It's not some Friday night jeweler that I just came to. These are my people. I always come to them. So she was upset about that. So we ordered the bracelet. She was like, "When you go to pick it up, I want to be there." Okay, no problem. So we go to pick it up. She wants to pay for it. She said, "This is going to be my gift to you for your birthday." Okay, no problem. So they lay it down on the black little velvet thing. It's looking beautiful. The mother goes to put it on my wrist. She said, I want to put it on." So the mother looked kind of puzzled and she stepped back, gave me a look. I just was like, "Don't worry about it." So she picks up the bracelet and she goes to put it around my wrist. And before she fastens it, she says, "I'm giving you this gift for your birthday. You are mine. If I ever see you talking to another female, I will kill you." I was like, "Whoa, no, no. Put that bracelet back down."
Yes, yes.
"What are you doing?" I said, "Put that bracelet down." So I turned to Mom and I was like, "We're not taking the bracelet." So she was like, "What do you mean?" I said, "I'm not taking the bracelet." So she was like, "You got to take it because it's your name." And the mother was like, "No, dear, there's a lot of Tonys in Philadelphia. We'll sell it." And I was like, "Thank you." And I walked out.
Right.
When she put that bracelet on, boy, that's ching ching.
Ooh.
You would have been like Misery in the basement with your kneecaps broke.
The
Tied
crazy thing is, I started dating someone after that I knew, and I tried to warn him. He didn't listen, and he went through hell. Hell. Mhm.
That is crazy.
That's another thing I think what you have to do when you date. You gotta make sure that you watch out for the crazy ones. Oh, we got
Yeah.
our special guest coming on real quick. Okay.
And you would never think this woman was gorgeous, gorgeous.
Right, right.
She must have the insecurity issues or something. It don't matter
Yeah.
how you are. Them be the ones.
Yeah.
So we got a special guest coming on, Tahnia from Tahnia's Toy Treasure.
Yes.
When she take her picture, we like your picture and everything, but can we see you? Like, look,
You
we can't see you.
stuff.
So we
Wait,
got her coming on. She having an event Saturday. Hello, hello. That's
I'm
Tahnia, everybody.
Hey.
oh,
Welcome to the Soul of a Man, Heart of a Woman show here on Sadior Radio.
honey.
And I wanted you to come on tonight because this is the adult show where we talk adult things. But before we go into all your things that's going on, look, this your lane, right? Before we go into that, Jay Monet, ask Tahnia, because I'm sure she got some stories. The question that we're discussing.
Uh-oh. Hey, beautiful. Good evening. We talking about being whipped. And the question was, are men ashamed to admit that they're whipped? And we began to speak of some of our own situations. So have there ever been a situation where you've whipped a man and what has he done?
Let me tell you, I whips all my men, okay?
Get it, get it, get it.
They don't have to admit it. We can tell by their actions when they're whipped. So it's okay if they don't admit it. You know they men, so they're not going to admit when they whip. So it's all right.
Got to come here with her mess.
I don't like to say it, but I get it. Don't even worry about it, y'all.
So what has been some of the craziest things that someone's done for you to show their love?
But I used to be mean, right? I'm not
You-
mean, but I can tell y'all because the statute of limitations that ran out on a lot of this stuff. When I was a teenager, I made somebody eat dog food.
Wow.
What?
I hit somebody with a car and told them not to tell on me, and they didn't.
Oh my.
Oh my
Oh.
God, it was just crazy stuff. Like, I remember one time I called one of my exes while he was living with his girlfriend. I was like, tell her you want to talk to me on the phone. Like, I just used to do crazy stuff. Like, I used to be crazy. I'm not crazy no more, but I used to be.
You live.
I mean,
Well, I'm so glad that you have changed your ways.
me too.
See?
All right, so when you deal with men now, do you look for them to be whipped, or do you just whip them in a different manner? Like, what is it about, since you say you whipped all your men, what is it that you get from knowing this man is whipped and you got him? What is it?
I'm not like that no more. So basically, if I know that I'm not the type of person, I wouldn't take advantage of somebody no more. I wouldn't do that. So I used to be all for it. Like, listen, eye for eye. But no, now I'm not like that. I'm more of a chill person now. I wouldn't do that to nobody.
All right. All
Cynthia,
right.
you dark. I wish I could see your face a little clearer. I wish you had some light, because I'm looking at your face expressions and I can imagine.
You talking to me?
Yeah, like I can't see you because it's dark a little, but I can imagine your face expression.
Because she lying.
About what?
What you say?
When have you ever known me to be a liar? What part I'm like?
You know you still crazy.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not.
You okay?
What was some of y'all issues before I got on?
Well, I said that basically I don't have any problem with saying, married or not married, if it's a good situation. I don't mind saying I'm whipped. Yeah, she all that. Definitely I'm whipped. I mean, I don't feel as though when you're comfortable with yourself and you know who you are, so what? That's just me,
Good answer.
Some people
Good
should
answer.
admit that they're whipped, but then when you be like, yo, we going out tonight, you be like, oh no, I gotta take my girl to the, like, hello. Like, that means that you basically,
What words they having respect for their relationship?
well, if you basically say every time you're ready to go out and she like, no, I want you to stay in the house, and you staying, like, it's only a certain point that is respect, and then it's just not having no control, like grow some balls. You know what I mean? If you want to go out, I think that you should go out, and it's vice versa. If she want to go out, all right, you let her go out, because everybody needs space. I don't care how good it is.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Absolutely.
So that's what we were saying as far as on my end. Jay Monet, what about your end as far as refrigerators and stuff like that?
I was just saying some of the craziest stuff that's happened. I had a guy that left me a note on my door. He lived in Philadelphia. I was living in Virginia Beach. And he called me about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning to ask me if I got the note. Immediately, I got nervous. A note where, and what are you talking about? He said, I came down here and I left a note on your door. So again, just some crazy stuff. Why wouldn't you knock on the door? Why wouldn't you say you coming down? You drove 4 hours down and the 4 hours back just to leave me a note on the door because you knew I was in the bed with another man. Throw.
You didn't tell us that part.
That was another person. See, that was some other shit.
I have more stories than you got, almost simply.
Keeping secrets.
And the crazy thing is, I don't know. Like, what do you do to make them whipped? I don't know. I'm just a sweetheart. It's not like I say, take this, take this, take this. Look at me when I'm on top and you all in my eyes. I mean, maybe I do, but I don't think I do. Look deep into my eyes. Look deep into my eyes. I don't know. Maybe it's the sandwich I bring afterwards. I don't damn it know.
Right.
I don't know. Shucks. All right, T, what makes them whip? You whipped all your guys back in the day. What made them whip? What was it? What do you think?
I mean, because when the snatch is snatched and it's nice and tight, they don't have, they get something different. Bedroom tricks, definitely bedroom tricks.
You gonna talk to us about some of them bedroom tricks, right?
Can definitely talk to y'all about some of these bedroom tricks. and bad experiences. So, one time when I was young, right, I heard about this old chocolate thing, pouring chocolate on people, right? They never tell you how much to pour on, right? Lord. Somebody said dribble. Nobody said nothing about dribble, and they said pour on. Stop pouring.
Yeah.
He probably was happy because you know the more you pour on, the more you gotta lick off. It was too much.
Mhm.
About that part.
It was the merge.
Oh, about that part.
Wow.
LG, do you like it sticky?
No,
Neither do I. I don't like
No.
sticky.
no. I
All
don't
right, gentlemen, do y'all like it sticky?
sticky.
Yeah.
Gentlemen?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look,
both y'all say yeah at the
They
same
do.
time.
yeah.
Terrible.
Y'all nasty.
You terrible.
Look.
Hey, who called somebody nasty?
Who you think?
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
I
That's
mean,
terrible.
because you got to realize when you encountering your mate, nobody's gonna be all, oh, wait a minute now, let me wipe that off. That's too. Who the hell got time for that?
Right.
Look, I guess you do. You like who focuses on that? You're supposed to focus on pleasing your mate. Nobody's gonna say, oh, okay, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Let's straighten the curtains.
Well, no, you have a towel down and you stay within the parameters of the towel, bruh.
Oh
It ain't
yeah,
no
that,
way you need to be
that
going outside. Now, if I need to, put it in half because you're a little smaller, if it needs to be wide, I can do a beach towel. But stay your ass on, literally, your ass on the towel. Okay? Player.
but
I
so
ain't
that's
using ice cream and
not
stuff.
anything.
Oh, that's some good stuff. But I
You said
ain't
ice cream?
some ice cream. Yeah.
That's sticky.
It is
See.
sticky. Ice cream. I thought about it. I was like, yeah, I used ice cream before,
See,
so
see,
I did.
look, see,
It's just
you
it's
by
just
yourself. Well, no,
it's a bit of a mess, but yeah, it was cool.
See, like you could use water on me, but you can't use like Kool-Aid. Like nothing's sticky. I'm a big chick and it gets between the rolls.
Right.
So while you down here doing something else, I hear and I be moving my arm. And
Wait a
I'm like,
minute.
oh God, what's that sound? I can't concentrate on what you're doing because my arm is. And then you up there moving my belly. Then, come on, player. Come on. Stop being disrespectful.
What is sexy about water? You just want to nigga just
Yeah.
Because it's a lot you can do with water. I'm trying to tell you. Hot,
Oh.
cold, blow. It's a lot you can do with water. It don't gotta be Kool-Aid sugar sticky. Don't make me stop. I don't like it, damn it. I don't like it.
It tastes like strawberries or something. I don't want to just taste like water.
Right. Fruity.
You gotta, damn, at least put lemon water or something. Damn, water.
I got people cutting my refrigerator cords. I don't need to take no lesson from y'all, okay? So you get to that level.
Look, that's true. Maybe you need them to do something different. That's probably what it is.
Wow.
That's not funny. You just got me. That's not funny.
Oh, you got me doing water? I'm cutting your damn refrigerator cord. That's probably what that is. Man,
Oh, my
I'm
feelings
gonna melt
hurt.
the ice. You like water? I'm gonna make sure your ice melt. I'm cutting the
Park.
Wow.
That's
very
really
crazy, Jason.
Wow.
So,
my refrigerator made water too. So you know what? That's really sad.
oh man, he really was hating.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
We're gonna move on. We're
Oh,
not
yeah.
gonna even give him no more shine, just in case he listening. He don't get no more shine.
Right.
No more.
Too low.
so let me ask you, since you got TT on your thing, I know you got some stuff around other than water. You got some stuff around that you can put into the screen. What you selling Saturday? Like, tell us what you do. Tell us what magic you bring to make people crazy.
Okay, I said, listen, because y'all know I'm slow with this thing, but hold on, I got it right here. Bam. So Saturday,
You got a whole table of magic.
Yeah.
you know I do. Can y'all see it? Oh wait, that's me again.
Flip it back over.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, what?
The magic begins. Now my table been slowly dwindling down because people been coming throughout the week getting stuff, but on Saturday I'll be bringing
Hold
most.
on, let me spotlight.
You're moving awfully quickly. I need you to slow down a little bit, baby. I'm focusing.
Right.
What was that pink thing? What was to the left, to the left, to the left.
Paddles.
Yeah, that's paddles and whips,
Oh, that's what I thought. Ooh.
cock rings, masks.
Blindfolds.
Ooh, child.
Whole case of bullets.
See, that's going to get your refrigerator cord cut and your
Right.
freezer cord
Right.
I know.
Looks like a night of fun.
cut. Cut the
No.
radio cord.
Some
too.
chances we just gotta take in life. Oh well.
Look,
Yeah.
yeah, shadow.
You only live once. What can I say?
Right, YOLO.
All right, guys. So how she showing these paddles? Y'all into that paddle stuff, or y'all just into like the handcuffs? Or can you do all of it?
Oh,
Can you be spanked a little bit? Spanking, all right? Be spanked?
why not?
Okay.
You know, little pain is pleasure.
Oh, okay. Now, T, although you have these items, do you use them? Like, are you into the paddles and things like that?
Yeah, I use certain things. I don't use everything. I use like basically anything but anal stuff. That
Okay.
ain't
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
thing. I stick to what I'm comfortable with.
Mhm.
Okay. So maybe if somebody came and they whipped you, you would get into the anal thing. You got whipped enough.
No, you know what? No. Mm-mm.
I
No.
don't think it matters if you get whipped for you to be into a. Oh no, I don't
Well,
think
I'm
that.
saying we were talking about being whipped in love, caught up, whipped, digmatized, whatever us women say on that end.
Okay.
Gotta find something else to replace that one.
Yeah, there ain't enough paddling in the world. Oh, no.
Can you be whipped without good sex?
Huh?
Good question.
Wow.
We all thinking.
Look,
Look, it got real quiet over this.
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm gonna have to light up on that one. Hold on. Shit, y'all just give me a minute. Well, how much money? It's a lot of money, a lot of money involved. A lot of money,
Why
like
it
a
gotta be money?
lot of money.
Why it gotta be money?
Man, look, you ain't got the sex. You gotta have something. Come on, fuck personality. Because you wake up on the wrong side of the bed and I be upset with your personality. At least I can go to the bank and get some money. So it's a lot of money.
but maybe
It's other
the
variables.
sex, maybe the sex ain't good, but the foreplay is. You know what I mean? So that happens sometimes.
Okay.
I'm just
Maybe
saying.
it's just the person. Maybe it's just something about that person that you dislike.
Mm.
Okay. That's a buddy friend. What?
Okay.
Get a buddy friend.
Buddy friend.
What else?
Yeah,
Well,
but
repeated you before.
Okay. You got a lot of buddies?
Got a lot of friends.
That was a good comeback. That was quick too.
quit.
That was a wow. Yeah, that was a fast response. Look. So I think when I ask that question, I'm saying far as maybe the person what he do for you or what she do for you, or just the way they make you feel.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, I mean, my personal opinion, I think that you can make a female or a man come without even touching them sometimes if you do the right things.
Mm. It's mental.
Absolutely.
But it still has to be some sort of attraction there.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
it will
definitely
be
the
that.
attraction. But I'm
Okay.
like far as a female, like if a female want to please herself and you do certain things, I'm sure that that you can be pleased that way also.
But we say it without touching. I can't. I'm not there yet.
But not even not no touch, but not sexually, like touching definitely. You know what I mean? But not more so the interaction.
Yeah, when I hear that, I think of choking.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. Ooh. Look, we like, ooh.
Wow.
Because some
Everybody,
choke you the right way.
Yeah, gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
They can stimulate your mind and body parts by a choke, a nice good choke.
That's
Mm.
right, because you blank out. I mean, so I heard. You blank out.
Yeah, okay, I heard.
I mean, that's what he told me when I woke up. He's like, baby, he blanked out. I said, oh, okay, that's okay. So, as I heard, apparently you blank out a little bit. My fault. My fault. Okay.
Yeah.
My fault. Moving on.
So tell us what's going on Saturday. Tell us a little bit about Saturday.
So Saturday, I'm having my annual Build a Bag party. So basically, what that is, it's going to be me with a couple of other vendors, and you'll purchase whatever you're going to purchase from myself or whoever else is there. And for $5, you'll get to build your own bag. So I didn't show y'all that part, which I'll show you now. Actually, let me see. Okay, so basically how it works is you'll pick out your bag or your box or whatever. You'll put some stuffing in it. You'll buy your items, put the tissue paper in it, the candy, the teddy bear, everything you need. Everything you need. So it's like a one-stop shop. So it's not going to be, because of Corona, it's not going to be like I usually have it where I usually have like games and giveaways and stuff like that. But you know, because of Corona, is a pop-up shop. So, but it's still gonna be fun. So it's for couples, it's for friends, it's for whoever.
Okay.
So where's it going to be?
Okay.
Mhm.
Gonna be? That's a good question because I don't know the address offhand, and you would.
56, what is it? 5 something. Germantown Avenue, right?
No,
No?
Henry Avenue.
Oh, it's on Henry Avenue.
Oh,
Is
that's
it
not fun.
Henry Avenue? I feel like it's on Henry Avenue.
Why I think Germantown Avenue.
I,
Look,
check out my flyer, everyone. All the information you need is on it.
I like that.
so let me ask a question. I know Jay, this is not part of our topics, but how important is it to have some type of entertainment, far as toys or whatever the case may be, in the bedroom? Do you think that toys are good? Do you think it don't matter, or like to keep the? I'm trying to find the flyer at the same time.
Keep that
Mm,
spice in the relationship, that spice going.
Yeah, Ridge Avenue, 5608 Ridge Avenue.
Thank you, Ridge Avenue. I said Henry.
Ridge,
Ridge Avenue, everybody. Ridge.
Ridge Avenue, 5608 Ridge Avenue, from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Saturday, February the 6th. Build a bag for you and that special someone.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can tell I've been
It
doing this.
would be a hope bag if I built one. It'd be what I'd be hoping for.
The earlier you come,
Yeah,
the
with
better.
somebody. I'm just
Good.
hoping one
Yeah,
day
come early because
my
when you go late,
prince will come one day.
look, go early. So, because when you come late, people already grabbed all the good stuff. Look,
I don't want no picked over penis. I don't like that in real life. I damn sure want no picked over
The
penis.
early bird gets the worm, literally.
crazy. So, like, I mean, far as toys and stuff like that, how, like, do you think that helps the relationship after, like, after a certain point, like you said, you got to keep that attention, you got to keep that attraction. Like, I think we talked about this on one of the shows, how important it is to keep your spouse entertained, to keep their attention. Don't be boring after a while doing the same old thing.
I think it depends on the person. If they're into like toys and stuff like that, even some women may use toys because they have a hard time, getting to that point. So I think it really depends on the person if you want to use toys and stuff. Honestly, some people feel that's some maybe a form of like of cheating in a way. Like they don't want to, maybe their other significant other doesn't want to use the toys on them, you know? Say
I
you
was
got
going to ask T that. I was going to ask her how many men purchase it versus how many women purchase. Like, do you have a lot of men that purchase this for their wives or girlfriend?
So I definitely have a lot of men that purchase stuff, but of course it's more women. For me, it's more women than men. But I do have a lot of male customers. They purchase things for themselves as well as couples. So is when people think of toys, they automatically think of dildos. They
Right.
think about swings. They don't think about poles. They don't think about lubricants. They don't think about all the other things that go along with toys. Games for couples, dice. They don't think about all of that. So
right.
there's a wide range of things when it comes to toys. Um,
Mm,
I think toys are not used for a replacement of a mate, I think is definitely used. Well, temporarily it can be, but I think it can also be used for an enhancement.
Right.
So, like when I do my demonstrations, I always tell people like your mate might not be in a big dildo, but if you use something smaller, just introducing them to it, they might be okay with it. Like you have to do what's good for you and your partner, which y'all are both comfortable with. I always tell women never with sex, never do anything that you are not comfortable with doing. Never for nobody.
That's it.
And then you got the lotions and you got the oil and the different things.
Deep throat spray. Let me tell you, the deep throat spray, that's gonna go.
Wait, the what?
Deep throat spray?
Right.
So,
Hold
Let
that
me
back
clear my
up.
throat.
'Cause you ain't
Please
hold
tell
that
me
back.
more.
so
Where is it?
basically what the deep throat spray is, and it actually works, is a numbing spray. So it numbs your throat. I've done I'm not gonna say live demonstrations, but when I do my demonstrations with it, this is what I do. I'm not a drinker. So I tell the girls, spray your mouth and then take a shot. You won't be able to feel the shot go down. It won't burn your chest or nothing. You won't feel anything. So if you're not used to like pre-cum, some people be like, they don't want the pre-cum. I get it, whatever. Won't even know what's on there.
Wow.
So
I
the
need that just for alcohol. Just to
Man,
drink.
it's
But
supposed to go deep. So anytime your mouth is numb, it creates more saliva. So of course, sloppy toppy, we all about that over here. I'm
wow.
esophagus at the same time.
Teach me something.
I'm getting excited.
Right.
Yeah.
I
that's
learned.
interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
So what you're saying is that it numbs the back of their
Your whole mouth actually. It doesn't.
I love it. I love it.
You'd be like, she'd be like, open up. All right, come on, try it.
Try it.
So T, do the guys buy that for the women? Do a lot of guys buy that for the women?
They do. They do.
Mhm.
Wow.
See, that's kind of dangerous too, though, because when you go to the dentist and they numb your lips and you can't feel your lips and you bite your lip.
The feeling of it. Well, I mean, you shouldn't be chewing during sex. I mean, you can be nibbling, but I don't.
Look, you be like, oh.
Yeah. Listen to that, man. Please don't chew. A little nibble. Don't chew.
Look.
When you know you got a gap between your teeth, don't be trying to put the thing between your teeth and pull it. That's not sexy, baby. That's getting caught. I'm just being out. That's not sexy, boo. We don't like that. Don't be like, oh, I'm put it between my teeth and I'm gonna play. Don't do that. That's I don't like it. Okay, moving on as y'all were saying.
So what else you got, Jay?
We was gonna talk about that Wendy Williams situation. Her talking about Method Man. She's just gonna come out during the interview and say, her and Method Man did the thing back in the day. And then the wife just spoke on that and she said, Don't you disrespect my husband. So Mark is one that actually brought it up. He wanted to know, like, do we have a right to do that? Like if it's been a one night stand and that person's going on with their life and they're either married or they're in a definite long-term relationship, do you have the right to speak on it?
What's the reason? Like, are you
Exactly.
doing a whole book or
All
something?
right.
What's the reason?
So because I do not follow her because I just never did. I think she's newsy and rude and all that kind of good stuff. I had to research Mark, thank you, since he came up with this to find out what happened. So she was doing a current interview and they just said she said it. So they didn't specify, like, did the person say, like, have you been with anybody or anything like that? They didn't specify exactly how it came out, but it came out from an interview that she recently had. However, remember, she has her own documentary that just started like 2 or 3 days. So this interview was like 2 days prior to that. So was she using it for manipulative reasons for the show? Like, it'd be so much. But bottom line, do y'all think it's cool to talk about a one night stand if that person then moved on?
No,
I don't think so.
Everybody shaking their head no.
Like,
But
benefit
that's
of it.
your life. That's your truth. You got a right to talk about your life, what you did, right?
You
Go ahead.
could.
My business. my business, I can talk about it. You shouldn't have did it to me for one night. Maybe you should have stuck around a little while longer. But if I want to talk about it, I can talk about it. Now,
Mhm.
is it morally correct? Maybe not. But if I want to share a story or something or tell, I
So,
don't know.
so let me ask you something. Because a story before this story is that Wendy Williams put out in the media about Method Man's wife being sick. And it was a whole big thing about that.
No, that was in 2006 that began and has
Yeah,
continued
yeah.
currently.
That
But
she,
yes, that's when that was,
like,
2006.
he's ready to choke the hell out of her basically because he felt as though that's their uh that's if they want to put that out there, that's their business to put out there as far as her being sick or something like that. And it's crazy because even if they did sleep, which I think they did, I looked at the pictures of them back in the day. She probably did invite him, and Method Man probably was a wild boy, probably went and smashed and all that good stuff. Which I mean, so
Okay, so the story is, Mark,
mhm,
they were at a show in New York,
right.
Mhm.
and Wendy went up in the rafters kind of to get away because some stuff had begun to happen. So she
Mhm,
went up in the rafters. When she went up in the rafters, Method was already up there and he was smoking. So she said she had her own weed, but his weed was better. So they smoking. Now where they were at, they started shooting. So now they're staying up there. So a little bit of time went by. She said they snuck out of there. They went into, no, before they left, she said, "You want to come with me?" And
mhm.
he had nodded and said, "I'll follow you." So then they left, snuck out, went to the SUV, went to her spot. So she was supposed to have been doing an interview, but she was giving him a bath. And that's how that started. So she was washing him up. Where else is they going to lead to? You washing the man up. What part?
Yeah,
I see you, T. Look at
yeah.
your face.
And then they knew already what was headed for because they put their hood on when they left out. They put their hoods on and snuck out the joint. So that was a sneak booty call. And I mean, that's just what. But
Was it really that good? A one night stand? I don't know.
no, because if it was a one night stand, now is a one night stand saying that is whack. Maybe that's why he was like, all right, I'm good.
Right. That's what.
Look.
So it's a post going around on Instagram and Facebook, and I actually screenshot it because I thought it was pretty funny. It said that the Wendy that we know now did not have sex with the meth that we know now, and then it had a picture of them now and then, and
Mhm.
I could see it happening. Then she actually looked a little better than
I
him,
was going to say she looked nice on that joint too.
but she was a pretty girl.
Yeah, until she started getting all that stuff done. That's when
She
she.
went too far. She just went too far right there. She crossed the line.
Shit.
She looks horrible in the documentary. You could tell like the lip work that she got done. It looks horrible. And she's
Mm.
a pretty girl, but she was always insecure.
Mhm.
So was the purpose of her throwing it out there a marketing stunt?
Probably so.
Probably.
Because
Mhm.
you gotta think about it, Wendy been in this for a long time. She not a spring chicken. She's a vet with this.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all the interviews. Look at the Whitney Houston interview, the Mariah Carey interview. She called everybody in New York gay, like everybody. She know how to ruffle feathers and she know how to get attention. She know how.
Mm. She
So
does.
so should Method Man's wife even said anything, or she should have just been like, whatever?
I wouldn't even care because guess what? You did that back in the day, but you won't do
Right.
it today.
Right.
It's old news. I wouldn't even care.
So that's what I was going to say, Latoya. So Jay, would you have said anything? Would you respond to it?
No, because I'm thinking about because I read Latoya. No, her name was Tamika Smith. I read hers, and she was just saying that because of the hurt that happened in the 2006, she felt like it's always been a problem, and Wendy's always been coming after him. So she doesn't feel like that was an incident that happened then, and this is just something she's saying now. She said she feel like they've been haunting. She's been haunting her family all this time.
Mm.
So when I look at it, it could have just been the straw that broke the camel's back. Like this is just enough. Versus this incident just happened. And I'm upset about this. She felt like for a long time coming, this is what it's been.
Right.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
But because
uh,
said, right? I think it was her marketing because like on her documentary, I'm actually it's on pause right now. Whitney said the same thing. Whitney was like, "You keep on talking about me. What you mean? You happy to? You keep talking about me. My name stay in your mouth. You have never met me. So
right.
basically, like, okay, but you keep on. So now I'm giving you what you want, and that was one of her top, most famous interviews.
Yes.
Mhm.
It's probably strategic. I'm sure it is.
Of course it is.
Katie, Wendy.
It gets the audience, so
Lame.
that's what you're
Yeah,
gonna do.
so that's
All right, so gentlemen, with y'all being in relationships and or married, if a young lady was to come out and just kind of y'all both out here. See, you got books coming out and you over here doing music and all kinds of stuff, Mark. If a chick was to come out and get some information, not only are you concerned about your woman or your wife, which is actually another question, not them, would you yourself speak out on it? Or would you let it be?
far as what? If Wendy Williams came at me and said, "Oh, I slept with,"
No, not Wendy.
But
Have you
see,
been with Wendy? What the hell,
no,
Mark?
I'm just saying, using that as a example. Like,
Anyone from your past, you out here making moves with your music. Tony, he's doing his books and stuff like that. So if a woman was to come from your past and kind of blurt out some stuff, whether it's true or not true, would you speak on it?
See, if it's something from the past, I don't feel as though it should have been spoken from the get. I actually posted this question on Facebook, and everyone to the T was like, "It's something that should not be spoken on. It's something that happened between the two of you. So if it was a secret, then it should remain a secret. Why are you talking about it?" So my whole thing is, you can come from the past and you can speak on whatever happened in the past. Because it's not going to be anything current. Because if I'm in a current situation, I'm not going to allow something like that to go down, because I know the effect that it could have and how it can basically damage whatever I have at that moment. So I'm not going to allow that to take place. I'm just not going to. You know what I mean? You have to weigh the pros and cons, and just because you got somebody coming at you, do I accept that? Knowing that what's coming along with that because of what that person might do. Let's look at the Kevin Hart situation. He had a whole friend who went out, snitched, and told the world what he was doing. So you got to know who's around you. You got to kind of know what those people are about, and is it worth losing anything that you might have currently?
see, but the thing about Kevin Hart, that was more so why he was in his situation. You know what I mean? Now, if somebody came out, like, say, if it was 20 years ago, and somebody said, "Yeah, Mark smashed me on the Schuylkill Drive," I'm just the type of person, but yeah, I smashed you on Schuylkill Drive. So that just cuts everything out. Ain't nothing else to talk about. Like, what the hell? Like R. Kelly, and I always say this: R. Kelly pissed on the girl, and he tried to fight it. Look how big it got. If he would have just came out and said, "This is a press conference, yeah, I pissed on her." Now what?
Right, that would have been it.
That would have been it. That squashes it. What they gonna do? What they gonna say?
What
Right.
else? Right.
See, we get too busy of trying to please everybody and try to maneuver through this whole system. The hell with that. If you do it, just man up to it. I did it.
Yeah.
I pissed on
You'll
it.
be surprised how quickly it'll get squashed when you just come out and admit it.
Yeah, you trying to say it was your brother, and no, it wasn't me, and oh, this and that. No, I pissed on it. First thing you're gonna do, first thing
Freaky shit.
the
Okay.
media gonna be like this, like what they gonna ask? It's like that Eminem 8
Where's
Mile.
the umbrellas? That's what I'm gonna ask. Where's the umbrellas?
I mean, now you can make jokes and everything and all that, but it's like there's nothing else you can really try to get me for it because I said I did it.
Yeah.
So now what? That was years ago. I'm not that person no more. Now what?
Right.
And what that does is that eliminates, like Eminem did on 8 Miles. He rapped about everything he knew the boy was going to say. So when
That's
the boy
right.
got up to say something, he couldn't say it because I already told you what you wanted, what you thought you was going to
Right.
get. So you just put the fire out. And the same thing with Kevin Hart. You notice how quick that went away when he said, "You know what? I messed up. This and that. I did it." Boom. Then he made another 10, 15 million that year. He make jokes about it. If you notice, the comedians that's successful is the comedians that keep it 100 with you. Yeah, my uncle was a crackhead, this and that. Yes, he did that. It's like you can't say nothing about that person. You can't go and say, "Well, Kevin Hart, uncle was a crackhead." He told you that. So what are you trying to do? So that's one thing. Like with Method Man situation, I'd be like, yeah, I smashed it back in the day. I smashed a whole lot of chicks before I got married.
Right.
Boom. Ain't nothing else to talk about. Look, and that way that keeps you, number one, you protect your wife from that bull crap, because she shouldn't, to me, she shouldn't have to say nothing. I would have checked it from the door. Yeah, I smashed Wendy, after this and that, But now you already know who got the money. If I die, who get the cash, who got the life insurance policies, who living in the big house, who getting that power money.
Yeah.
and then eliminates everything. That's just how I look at things. Because you best believe I got my gloves on. I'm waiting. These records and stuff go, yeah, come on with it. You know?
Yeah, you're right. Like you said, somebody come forth like, yeah, I did smash you on the drive, didn't I? You was that smart. Yeah, exactly.
Look, and who that make look stupid? Look.
I'm like, oh yeah, but I forgot you.
Yeah, and I think, believe it or not, I think a lot of people don't mess with you when they know you that type of person.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not gonna hurt him by telling those stories because he gonna basically just blast it anyway.
Y'all know I'm a blastful person. I like to.
That's the one, and you know what? I definitely, and that's the one thing why for years and years I always loved and respected this woman right here because she say what it is. It ain't a gray area.
Cause you know what? This is my thing, right? Well, this is sort of off topic, but when people put me in situations and I didn't know about it,
right,
then all bets are off.
Mm-hmm.
But if you let me know what I'm going into, then I could take that on the chin, like, okay, well, I already knew what it was walking into this thing, but it put me in a situation if you want to. Oh, we both gonna be in a situation. I ain't gonna be in a situation by myself.
That's what I was about to say. I'm not gonna blast you unless you give me a reason to blast you.
Yeah, me too. I'm like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like that.
And you coming at Method Man right now when he at the top of his game. This man got movies out. He on Power. He dropping albums. He like it'd be different if you came at somebody that ain't doing nothing.
We're going to watch him more. Like, first of all, Method Man is sexy as shit.
He's fine.
So, like, when you see him singing it, we gonna watch him even more. We wishing we was Wendy, but I wish I was Wendy.
Oh, talk about it.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, one of the things I think is like because when people don't know, they start digging more. They start trying to find out more. They want to know now because they want to be the first person to put it out on social media. Oh man, he did this. Let me this. Everybody wants to drop news first. If you ever noticed that, you know, so it's just like you got to just be very careful. That's why I said go on tour, go on whatever the case may be. You know who's gonna be right there? Look, you right here. Oh, Mark was with me that night. How was you with him? She was with me. You gotta take off. You gotta go. So you gotta think that way from the grip to protect yourself because there's always somebody out here that's trying to get you.
Mm-hmm.
Always somebody out here is trying to get you. Everybody's a target.
Yeah.
That's why that whole video with people walking, punching people in the face and videotaping it, and then posting it. It's like, yo, like that's not cool. Oh, that you think that's make you a celebrity or something? Like, you know, everybody wants to be the spotlight now when it comes to social media. And it's sad. What else you got, Jay? What's up to everybody watching? Lisa. What's up, Toya? What's up? Who else we got? What's up, Hope? Got a bunch of people watching us on Facebook. If y'all got any questions, any comments, somebody say yes, Method Man. Here you go. Lisa said that's why you can't just tell everybody your business. Absolutely. That's what Simply D said. You gotta be very careful who you have around you. Very careful. Because if you get those people that be like, yo, what did he do? They want to offer you some money, people will sell you right down the damn river.
Yeah, I actually got set up like that one time.
Really? Wait.
Yeah. My a friend, story time. A friend of mine knew I was cheating. So he actually set it up. So me thinking this my boy, we tight, you know what I mean? Come home one day, the wife is like, yeah, I know where you was at. It's like, what? It's like work. And they didn't know you wasn't. It's like, yeah, okay. I'm thinking she don't know nothing. So the next time I was at the female's house, my wife called the house. It was like, put him on the phone because I know he's there. And this person, my boy, set everything in motion. Snitched me right out after setting it all up.
Did he want you?
Because he was after my wife.
Right.
You know what? That happens. That happened to me before. My ex-boyfriend, all right, this when I like street guys, right? So he was in the street, he used to get a couple dollars, right? His best friend told me if he's seeing this, he gonna be like, yo, I know you talking about me, whatever. When I first met y'all, I told y'all my ex-boyfriend, I was cool with him and he would come on the show with me. But anyway, so his best friend told me everything, like girls he would have coming over to the house. He had a video camera set up, everything. So one day I goes in the house. I don't even remember how I got in there. It's not important. I go in the house. I trashed the house, right? I told my mom, I said, Mom, drop me off there real quick so I can, I got to do something. I trashed the house. Like, so then I called my mom, like, Mom, come get me. She was around at my aunt's house. I'm like, he on his way back, like, because I'm calling him, cursing out, like, yeah, I found the video. I found this. So he like, I'm on my way there. So I'm like, Mom, come get me. Like, he on his way. Like, you gonna make it. I might not make it. Like, come on. But when I tell you, his friend told me everything. Remember that day you went on an interview and he act like he locked himself out the house? He just did that so you can go, so he can let the girl, like, everything. But those friends be after you. So those best friends,
Mm-hmm.
they
Yeah.
Wow.
the one.
Shake your head. You had that type of situation happen before?
Who? Who you talking?
You had a friend snitch on one of your past mates?
I actually was in a Chinese store one day, and this guy that he liked me, he came in the Chinese store. He was like, "Oh, I just saw your man's with your sister." I'm like, "My sister?" He like, "Yeah, she looked just like you." And I ain't got no sister that looked just like me. I was like, "What the hell is you talking about?" But and that was that. So, but
Dry snitch.
he was dry stitching, yeah, but it was true. He was with somebody that resembled me. But yeah, I was like, my sister was my dad. He knew it wasn't my sister though, but he was feeling me and stuff like that. So yeah.
Somebody said, watch them best friends.
Mhm.
Nobody playing. Nobody playing.
What else you got, Jay?
All right, y'all. A couple other things. Da 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 da. How many times have you cock blocked for a friend? That's one. Another question. Women, do you prefer sensitive men? And when I say sensitive, I mean a man that's understanding to your feelings and your situations versus a man who is not as sensitive or emotional, but yet fixes the issue, get the job done. So do you prefer somebody that's understanding or somebody, the bottom line, they may not, rub your back, but they get the job done at the end of the day?
I want somebody sensitive. I need a man with sensitivity, like Ralph said. I want a sensitive man.
Somebody said sensitive for the win.
Yes.
One of the
Because
posts.
it's balance for me. Because I'm all over the place. I need somebody that's sensitive and understanding. I need it.
I need somebody that's sensitive to me as well, but still give people hell in the streets. I don't know.
A gangster teddy bear.
I think right. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, right. Be good to me, but still be hard out on them streets. You know what I'm saying? Come be like, hey, babe, but still telling people outside, shut your ass up. I smack you up.
No, okay, so he's not a hey babe type dude. So let's do some basic stuff females got an issue with for whatever reason, paying their rent. So they may have, they talking to their boy close friend and like, yo, I really gotta get this money up. And he like, oh man, I understand that I've been through that situation myself. I gotta get this. Versus another man where you like, I gotta get this money up. You're like, but I'm gonna just drop this shit off. I'm just tired of you going through this shit every month, but I'm gonna drop this shit off. Where you at? The
Yeah,
sensitive dude or the get it done dude?
I want someone that's going to pay the rent.
Get it done. Get it done.
Y'all just want it sensitive. Now y'all want to get it done. Tony, what's up with these women? See? What's up, Tony? What they want?
Be sensitive.
I want to depend on somebody. You can write me off on your taxes. I want somebody I can depend on.
Right. Okay.
Put me down as a dependent. Yes, one for me. Yes.
All right, Tony. All right, Mark. Talk to us. What?
Far as what? Far as
are y'all the sensitive guys, or are y'all the ones that just get it done?
I'm in between.
Okay.
I'm sensitive, I get it done, but I'll punch somebody in their mouth if need be. But then I'll apologize to her for having to see me punch somebody in the mouth.
I I like that.
Look.
That's cute.
Right.
You know, one of those type things. Or I'll act like a nigga when she not around, but when she around, I'll be like, come on, babe, let's just, because I know she don't like that.
Mhm.
How about for the guys that's not, they're not sensitive to the female, like it's not babe, it's just all right, come on, they still rough with her, but they handle business, but they just rough. They not, again, they're sensitive. They're not as affectionate. In other words, they're not as affectionate, but again, they get it done.
No, I'm affectionate. I definitely I'm sensitive when it comes to a female.
Because
Yeah.
you got some guys out here that's definitely not like that. They are not in touch with their feelings whatsoever. But they feel like as long as they provide and they making it happen, why are you complaining? What's your problem?
Well, you know what's funny though? You got some females that like that, so that's why those guys stay the way they are.
I don't think that girl, you know what? Females be lying. Y'all keep on believing all that. Y'all keep on believing all that stuff females be telling y'all. They be lying.
Break
They
it down.
can just go ahead and screw everybody and there's no feelings attached. Like, y'all believe that they want to. Them bitches go home at night and they cry. Y'all, y'all can do that.
With emotion.
Oh, they be faking like they tough, huh?
Faking. They be faking.
But
Just
why? Is that why?
It cover up the heartbreak. It cover up the loneliness. It cover up. It's, yeah, you do it. I can do it too. I don't care. They be faking. Trust me. They all got a friend that they try and vent to.
But don't that turn away the man that they might be looking for and this is just me speaking. I can't speak for other men, but if I see a female that's basically with her pants hanging off her behind and acting all tough and don't care, that's not a attractive thing to me. Like, you know what I mean? If you're trying to be as tough as me, what the hell? That's not attractive.
It depends on what they trying to attract.
That's true too.
It depends on the type of female. You're not going, like Mark, you just say you didn't have a wife. You're not going to go after a weed smoking, drinking, turn up, twerking. That wouldn't be your type.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Simply Dick, I don't know about him. He might say.
He said only on a Friday night. Only on a Friday night. She got to be gone by Sunday morning. Church got to be gone.
You gotta be going by the next day.
Look, like what you got on my back.
No.
I own it.
But yeah, it's I think it's a difference though, like with a female. I mean, to me, a female, I just like a female. I don't want to feel as though that, we gonna like I can fight you and we still be cool. Like, throw the gloves on. Come on. You be like, yeah, what you want? Nah, don't fight. Like look at Simply D. It's like you want a female.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's my opinion on that.
When the lady in the streets. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I do want to. She definitely. One thing she definitely gotta have some street smarts. Definitely can't be no idiot though. Let's
Yeah,
that. Yeah, she gotta have some street street smart. She can't be all hood, but she gotta be.
Right.
You know what I mean?
All right, so I'm gonna throw the name Juliana Carlos. Did y'all hear about her this week?
No.
All right, Juliana Carlos. They're calling her side court Karen.
Okay.
Right. So her husband and LeBron began to argue before a game.
Mm-hmm.
And the argument went so far that they didn't postpone the game, but they put off the game. They didn't even start the game on time because of the argument. Now the thing is, his wife, the guy that LeBron was arguing with, got into it, and she went like over the top and said some extremely disrespectful things, where her husband and LeBron were just kind of going back and forth. So she since apologized today. I think this happened like 3 days or 4 days ago. She apologized actually today and made a statement. However, do y'all feel as though a woman needs to come to a man's aid like that? Do a man need a woman to speak for him? Was she out of place, or was she supporting her man? Because that's what she said. She was supporting her man.
She out of place. And the man's business.
Simply D, what you
If it was a female, then that's another story.
She was taking up for her man.
Right.
No, let him.
She love him.
No, if it's a female, then yeah, you can handle that for me and you can check it to keep me from going there. Okay. Right. But as far as me and another dude, I got this. I don't need you to interfere. You might have to reel me in because I'll tap a chin real quick. You know what I mean? So you might have to keep me from doing that, but I don't need you to jump in and help me because trust and believe, I got it.
All right, so are there men out there that would actually like that they don't mind their woman being that way, being a little feisty?
I don't know none of them.
Okay.
She went too far. She was calling him bitches and everything. Like she went too far.
Right.
And it was something else that she said. It was the fact that she called him a bitch and something else she said, but I can't remember. But she went too far. And I'm tired of people like doing things and then apologizing.
Mm-hmm.
We black people are too accepting of all these dumbass apologies. Like we gotta stop accepting these apologies all the time. Like know y'all place, cause see, we can't do what y'all do. So you think that you're so free to do whatever you want to do. And then say, oh, sorry. I mean, the apologies lose value after a while.
You see, if LeBron would have smacked in the mouth, then it would have went to the next level. He would have been the bad guy.
Well, that was the whole thing. Like LeBron continued to laugh and smile throughout the whole thing, and her and another person was put out, and he was like, they didn't have to be put out. And again, the husband and LeBron, they were laughing and joking, like she's the one that jumped in and got extremely serious and rude with it. They was just
like,
having regular banter, like sports guy banter.
Right.
Don't talk to my husband, girl. Bye. Sit your ass down.
Oh yeah, that's what she threatened them. She said, "I will f you up."
That's what she said.
That didn't do nothing but heighten argument.
You gotta start pressing charges on Karen because Karen won't do that no more. She won't do that the next time. Press charges on her.
All right, so T and Mark, although the woman that you're with now, you definitely know would not do that. Had you been with a woman that would have reacted like that you were in a relationship with, how would you have handled that?
If you don't sit your ass down and let me handle what I'm handling, real talk, yo. Because number one, to me, this is my opinion. To me, that makes a man look like like he don't have control over his woman. Number one, and it makes it look like he a wimp. You got your woman fighting your battles. So now, after I get finished telling him off, I'm gonna jump in your ass because you basically you made the it go that you made me look like a nut. You made it seem like I couldn't handle my own business, that you had to step in front of me to take care of that type of situation.
Right. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna have to tell you, you need to calm down. We only need one hype person, and I go 0 to 100 real quick. So I don't need you to be there. Also, let me be the one. Let you be the calm head to calm me down. Don't ever disrespect me like that. Let me handle that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got bail somebody out.
That's true.
All right. So all right, gentlemen. So does she get to go with y'all to the next game, or does she have to sit out a game?
No.
Damn. What's
staying home?
Because I see that you don't know how to act, so you gotta stay home. That's like
well,
if
you
I
didn't
went to a
talk to her. She
female.
understand now. That won't happen again.
Don't matter. If I went to one of your dinners, say a female took me, and I'm in the joint acting like a nut, you can be like, you know what? I can't take his ass out around the females anymore. He should keep his ass home and watch sports or something.
She probably used to that.
She
probably acting up in the streets.
Hmm?
She was too comfortable with it.
Yeah. So she needs to stay home. Because the simple fact, the first thing everybody gonna be looking, they're gonna be talking about you. You think about, they go his wild ass female. He brought her to the game. Look, so it might be a couple games that she ain't going to. Maybe down the road after things, calm down. But nah.
So with her speaking to LeBron like that, do you think she probably speak to her husband that way?
I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She was too comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody says sometimes you get a tag team with it, us against them.
No, it's a tag team and it's us against them. If numbers are attacking us, then you say to me, throw me that other gun. So here you go. So yeah, let's handle this. You know what I mean?
That's different. If it's just like a team of people,
right?
And that's a whole different ball game.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Tony, so you and your woman, are y'all considered to be equal, or do you feel like there's competition in a relationship where one is trying to outdo the other or outshine the other?
I don't feel like, wait, now I've been there where I thought I was in competition, because competition how we dress, competition with just everything that we did, you know what I mean? and it's not a good feeling. It's like every time I got dressed, it was like, oh, they had to outdo me. And things like that. That's not a comfortable feeling, and it's not cool. And that relationship was totally whack. Totally.
Now, is competition ever good in a relationship? Maybe not to the degree you were in, but does it ever like motivate or inspire us to do better? Especially like if you're working, maybe the person just got a promotion. Do you think that will possibly inspire the mate to do something different?
No, I don't think there should be competition. Like, oh, I just got this job and got this raise. Now I got to go out. Oh, I got to find a job making more money than you make. No, we in this together. If you make more money than I make, then our pot just got bigger. I don't feel as though it should be that inner competition within a relationship. Not like that. We can have competition like if we sitting around playing cards or who can cook better, that type of thing. But that all that other stuff, no, it's not. I don't think it's good for a relationship. I don't.
All right, LG, I see you shaking your head yes, and T, I see you shaking your head yes. Do y'all believe in having good competition or healthy competition with y'all mates, or no?
I agree with what he said about cooking, like cooking competition, stuff like that. Oh, fun competition's fine. But when it started getting serious, that's too much.
You're right.
I was just thinking about it because as nasty as she was, and I'm just looking at the husband because they didn't keep the camera on him often, but he just had his head down like in embarrassment. It wasn't like he walked away or he grabbed her by the arm. And I was like, I mean, we don't know what's going on in their house, but I was like, she must step all over this man. Like
he was like, to this, let me just let her rant. Let me let her go off.
But do you see how what you're saying, as far as how it looked for that?
Right.
That's the problem right there. Look, that's it. That's the problem. That's the problem. And when you with your mate, when you with your mate, you should know your mate. You should know already, I'm not going to step this way. Or if a female says something to me, I'm not going to respond a certain way because I already know how, she'll deal with that. Like it's been situations with, this relationship now that we be in at a dinner or something and the female will say something slick that I didn't pay no attention to it, but it was flirtatious. And Miss Quiet, nice, just easily stepped up, and you see the face expression, and I looked over, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Look, drop my head down. Look, because I already knew, that she caught something that I didn't. Now, like I always say, a female gonna catch stuff from another female before a male will. We don't pay that type of stuff no attention. You got to be straight up, like, "Damn, you look good," then we'll catch it. But females are say and do certain things, and y'all females be like, y'all got these damn radars, like them heart antennas T got on. Like, look, y'all catch it.
That's it.
You know what I mean? And the same thing for men. Men be like, "Oh, I do this." No, dude, we got that because we already know. Like we said the last show, we already know certain things that men do that what they trying to do. And females be like, "Oh no, he was just being nice." We be like, "We ain't trying to hear that shit."
You ain't trying to hear that. It's just I had a dude tell me. He had at the time I was in this relationship, he had went to hug my girl and he put his hands around his waist. So I went to him and I said, "Yo, dude, don't ever hug my girl like that again." And he was like, "Oh, I tell you like this. I put fillers out there and if they bite, they bite."
Oh.
I was like, "Yo, as I said, don't ever hug my girl like that again. The next time I see you put your hands on my female like that, it's gonna be a wrap. I'm gonna drop you right where you are." You know what I mean? But he told me straight up, I put fillers out there. That's why I hug women like that, to see if they bite.
I know that's true. I know that's true.
So you said you know it,
No, that's true. They be pulling me in close, yo. They be pulling me in close. I'd be like, "Oh, get lost in the fat, nigga. Get lost in the fat." I ain't playing with you.
And that's why they do it. It's like when you pay attention from now on, if a man hugs you a certain way, he should never hug you below the waist if he's not your dude. And if he does, he's putting a filler on.
Oh, you some jewels tonight. Cause I'm single. Hug me how you gotta hug me. Like you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta hug if you want to, baby. I ain't even offended, okay?
But I'm this, going back to Karen, if Karen was black, she wouldn't have never said nothing. She would have let her man deal with that situation, unless her man was like a punk or something like that. She wouldn't have stepped in. I don't think. I felt as black women, sometimes some of us, we let our men deal with the situation. If we don't have to deal with it, let them deal with it. I'm not gonna step in another man's conversation with another man.
Right. Because
Like
now for you
now
to
you
do
him
that,
feel
now
less than
I
like
got to worry about the repercussions. What if he goes after you?
right,
Mm-hmm.
I got to
right.
be concerned about that. Now, first it was just me and him. I can handle me, but now I got to worry about you too.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why I don't want you putting yourself in that position. I don't want to have to worry about you. Let me deal with this.
Mm-hmm.
We've
And then
been
sometimes it's embarrassing. They feel less of a man. Like
absolutely.
I got my girl here speaking up for me. Like, what type of man are you?
So is
Like,
there ever a time where the female can speak up and it's all right? So if a dude approaches you and your woman, and you say say to the woman you're very attractive, whatever. He don't know that you're in a relationship. He just see all together. Is it up to her to say something, or is it up to you as the man to say something, or can she speak up and say whatever?
she could
She can
speak
speak
up.
up, she can speak up and say, yo,
Definitely.
thank you, but I'm with him.
I'm with him. Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, females do check it. They be like,
Right.
"Yeah, I know my man think
Cut it
that
off.
too," or something like that. I've been in that situation. I'll be like this, like I said before. When you're comfortable with yourself and you're comfortable with your relationship, certain things can be checked, and you
Mm-hmm.
just sit there and be like we was talking about last show about when a guy compliment, you could be walking and be checking a female out and say something, be like, "Yeah, she good, ain't she? She nice looking, get bad
Mm-hmm.
John. I know that's why she got my last name." I use that all. I use that all the time because it's like, all right, and like Simply D said, if they're not looking, then something might not be right.
Exactly.
If a man never looked at your woman and you always out, then man, I don't know.
You need to think like, what's going on?
Yeah,
Like,
Exactly.
like
yeah,
And
damn.
like I said,
Is-
she can, if he says something, she can check him. If he continues after that,
right,
then
right.
it's time
Then
for
he,
me to check.
right,
That's right.
right.
Absolutely. There's levels to this.
Level.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
let's lighten up this level before we get out of here. Let's think of some funny shit. When have either you been used to cock block or you've asked someone to cock block for you?
Mm.
When my man was with a female and it didn't smell like roses, he would say, "Yo, call me in 5 minutes. Tell me it's an emergency," or something like that. I've been used a lot of times.
Wait,
I've been used a lot of times.
when what didn't smell like roses?
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you go right there. It's after midnight.
I
What?
just,
What?
hey,
What?
my man was in the bedroom with, it was school. He was in high school and he took a female to the house. He was like, "Yo, call me in 10 minutes." I was like, "Wow, what's up?" He's like, "It don't smell right. I gotta get her out."
Yo.
So I was like, "All right." So I paged him. Back then it was pagers and stuff. So I paged him. He called me. I was like, "Yo, you gotta get back to the school. We ready to fight." Something happened like that. And he told her, "Yo, we gotta go." My man and ready to fight at the school, because I went to mass spawn. We fought all the time. So it was just that was, I guess, being used to cock block. Look, I had situations like that.
Mm.
What about you, Tom?
I'm trying to think. I can't remember any situations that I've been in since I've been in manhood. Maybe back in the day, still running game as a teenager. But
Has there been any times where you had to save one of your boys from himself?
oh yeah, yeah. But see, that's when I was out there and I was rolling with people. After, like I said, after certain people set you up and you see them do dirt to you, my circle became real small. Like it's very few dudes I even hang out with. Like I get calls all the time from people, let's hang out, let's go have drinks. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't do that. I'm good. So I haven't been in those positions because I don't hang like that anymore.
Mhm.
I just don't.
Uh-huh.
I have to be, like you said, you have to be worried about who's around you. When you put
Mm-hmm.
yourself in a certain place and you see yourself on the way to greatness or on a different level, there's certain things people don't understand. You have to stop and have to get rid of. And I'm at that level, so it doesn't
And
affect
messed up
me.
people is definitely one of the first things that you got to get rid of.
I don't go out
I'm
for
respecting
drinks.
it. I'm respecting it. See, I'm hearing you. I'm really respecting it. I
No.
really believe you just got some stuff that you just said you're gonna take to the grave. That's really what I'm believing. However, I'm with you. Yeah, you gotta stand up, you gotta cut people loose and the hell with them. Yeah, okay, bruh. It's some shit you
I
just said, I'm
think
gonna take it to the grave. I ain't gonna never say nothing. I hear you. I hear you though.
last Thursday on a real no joke show, I think one of the guests was saying the same thing, that like she was talking about females, how she said certain females you just don't go out with. You can't go
Yeah.
out with a female that you don't like, that's not going to watch you drink, or that's going to let you go into these traps that be able to hurt yourself. And what females and people got to realize is dudes feel the same way. Like, because we can get stuck up, we can get like robbed or whatever the case may be. So you're not going to be comfortable being with people that you don't feel as though they got your best interests.
Right.
You know, I mean, you got to definitely have people around you that you know that's going to watch your back, and that go for females too. Trust me. Anytime we had events or anything happen, and Tahnia, and there's a lot of females that been around me, I always say, "Yo, just text me, let me know when you home." It ain't about me being controlling. It's just more so I just got to look at things like, "Yo, it's crazy people out here," and because I have a lot of females that's around me, I like to make sure that they're cool. You know, and that's just a brother, sister, and the love that I have for them. You just gotta have people around you to have that same love that you have, you know, for them. They gotta have that for you, because you
I
know,
was
crazy.
I was dealing with this female who, that's one of the female that lived in West Philly, and all she wanted to do every time I said let's go out, all she wanted to do was go with bars. So we go to this bar, and we in this bar, and this guy comes over and starts talking to her. So you know me, like, yo, the fuck is you doing? Like, you just gonna disrespect me like that? It's not happening. Like, you see me sitting here talking to her. She gonna lean over and say, all his people is in this bar. So now I'm starting to pay attention. All his people in the bar, all his relatives. So I was like, I said to myself, why am I here? I'm here by myself. I'm here with an attractive female. She's allowing this. I don't need this. I'm done. I'm done. You know what I mean? And like you said, just start cutting things, and she got cut. I'm not doing that. I'm not putting
Well, did you
myself.
take her home first, or did you just cut her ass right there? Did you just leave
I
her?
left.
Oh,
You know what? She knew what she was walking you into.
Right.
And she
Exactly.
was at the bar all the time, and she know he
Right.
be these people too. You
Yeah.
should have left
Yeah, and I did.
All the family.
her.
I'm out. It's about me. I'm out.
Right.
You
She
know
could
what
have
I mean?
hurt or something.
Exactly. So that's like I said. I don't do it. I don't roll with people, and it's just certain things I just don't do.
Well, did you call at the end of the night to see if she got home safely? I mean, just damn.
No.
Did you text her? Did
No.
you page her? Did you page
No.
her?
No.
The question is, did she page or text you to make sure you was good?
Right.
Did she follow up with you? Simply?
The next day. Why you leave? And babe, we good. We done. I said I don't do. I told you from the door. I don't do bars. We good.
Yo, I love the we good joint. We
Yeah,
good. And
we
the
good.
you right. You
We
right.
good.
We good.
We
It's
good.
cool. Like, damn, you just said everything and just said, you
Hey.
right, it's cool.
Because you have to know when is when. You know what I mean? We good. I'm not doing this. I'm not.
She was just gonna see if you was gonna fight every night for her love. That's
You know what's
all.
funny? You know what's funny? And me and Mark know this individual, and I should have took a lesson from there. Weeks before, she had a party at her house, and I was working with this guy named Willis, who we grew up with. And Willis was at her house at her party in West Philly, and he told me that some guys from the party chased him from 60th and Lansdowne all the way to City Line Avenue.
Damn.
Okay, so he didn't tell me till the following week when she had a party, which she wanted me to come to because she was digging me. So we there, we chilling, and the same dudes to chase him. He was like, "Yo, Tone, there go those bulls." I was like, "Dude, relax," because I'm telling you right now, Tony Dennis running to City Line Avenue, ain't going down. It ain't about to happen. Okay.
This is like Forrest. Forrest Gump for real. Dang.
So
Crazy.
they come in and they're like, yeah, we're gonna make you run like we made your boy run last week. I was like, you think so? You think so? Do I look like that type? And they was like, oh, you ain't built like that. I said, I may not be built like that, but I got 15 to say I ain't running. So
Oh,
whatever you want to do.
15 shots.
Huh?
15 shots.
What else?
15.
No, you done got real gangster. I ain't talked to you in a while. You, can you be my bodyguard?
Sure. Sure.
People bring it. Sometimes people make you be who you trying to stay away from being.
It bring the street out of you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because you try to be at peace and you try to be so laid back, but sometimes you gotta be that person to show people that, all right, look,
This is one of my friends.
what the hell?
Friend.
Goes wherever I go.
Hey, friend.
gotta be.
That's
I
my
don't want to be a witness to nothing. I don't want to be a
Right.
witness, but let me see. I don't want to be a witness, but let me see. Whatever it is.
Just saying.
What else you got, Jay?
Actually, we looking at the time. We about to round up. I wanted them to tell everybody their information and where they can reach them. And tell I wanted LG to give us a little bit of her music. I was hoping she can give us a little bit before we got out of here.
Oh,
Ooh,
we got
I
music.
don't have music. Nope. I got a talk show. It's called Behind Closed Doors. It's every Thursday at 8:30. You could catch it on Facebook at Speak On It BCD. You could find me there. Yeah.
Wait a minute. I don't lie about a damn thing. I'm real shit, no joke, all the time. He was playing this music right before the show started, and I
That's
was
not her.
jamming.
No, that's not her.
Yo, I thought that was you. I couldn't
Thought
wait to
that
ask
was
you
her.
about this
No,
song.
And it too. I thought that I don't know who it was.
You
no,
was
that's
jamming
not
too.
her.
That's why I thought you was just sitting back like, yo, she just listening to my shit because your head was all rock back. I was like, I'm all about.
Oh, you lost me for a minute till you just said that. No, substance is a young lady that I met through author Pamela J, who's on Sadior Radio, who lives down south, but she does music. And I like some of the words that she said, far as lane switching, because a lot of things that we've been talking about, I notice, is about switching lanes, about not putting up with a lot of BS and people with their half-ass stuff, and how we moving. I think that we set back for 2020 and really like analyze certain things the
Yeah.
way we need to move, because sometimes we go through life always hustling, bustling, that we don't have time to really fall back and really see who with us and who really, got us and who don't. So that's why I played that song, because it's called Lane Switch. And and everybody I'm talking to now is switching into this lane of being business owners or just moving different.
Right,
That
right,
life
right.
different, looking, spending time with family a little more, just doing different things. So that's why I put that song on.
Man, I was about to follow you and start stalking you and all kinds of shit. I'm so glad I've been at your kitchen window tonight. I'm sorry.
Oh man. Well, you can still follow me on IG at Latoya_growth and Facebook Latoya Growth.
Well,
I
everybody
love
on
it.
here is intertwined, so we all film family anyway. Matter of fact,
However, we have people that are listening to the podcast, the Door Podcast. Thank you so much. People that are on Facebook. Thank you so much. People that's going to be watching on YouTube. Thank you so very much. And they got to be familiar with the family too.
that's
So,
right.
T, let them know more about you and again, your event on Saturday.
Okay, so my name is Tahnia's Toy Treasures. You can find me on Facebook as Tahnia's Treasures. That's TAHNIA Treasures. IG, I know it's long, y'all, because my name is not easy, but on IG, Mark, you can tag it for him.
I'm carrying the one. Go ahead, carry the one. Go ahead.
Is _toy_treasures on IG. And my event Saturday is going to be so fun, so epic. It's a build a bag party where you pick out your Valentine's Day stuff, you put it all in your bag, make your bag nice and pretty, and it's a one-stop shop. You'll have everything for you and your loved one to have a wonderful night on February the 14th. and wherever else you want to have it. So I hope y'all come out and support. Is this Saturday on Ridge Avenue. The flyer will be posted.
What do you think is one of the best toys for a couple?
So I would say the wine, because the wine is so powerful, right? Waterproof, powerful, USB chargeable. The guy will love to see the girl use
Do
that.
you have one of those available that you can do a quick demonstration?
No, because they all packed up. But
Okay.
I wish I
thought you
did.
say sold out. Go ahead.
No, they're not sold out because I make sure I have certain things available. But and cock rings.
Cock ring.
Cock ring,
Okay.
real quick, is when the penis get hard, the cock ring keeps the blood in the penis so it can remain hard for a longer amount of time, and it comes with vibrators, so they're also waterproof because I love waterproof toys, and that way the guy's penis gets to stay hard and it vibrates on a girl's clitoris.
So do he faint and fall out because he don't got no oxygen and blood going to his head?
No, it don't need to.
Oh.
Well,
He just needs to breathe through the tip.
Okay. Okay.
wow.
You need to write a book. Okay. Okay. At least get a column started or some shit.
And
Okay.
that event is going to be at 5608 Ridge Avenue, Saturday, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Gonna make me drive out in the snow.
Yeah.
Put some numbing throat stuff in the cock ring.
Ooh.
Ain't that shit?
Always order. The website is on its way because I'm relaunching my business. New logo, new website, new everything. I'm not playing this shit. I'm doing big things. I'm
You
trying to
changing lanes. You switching lanes.
switch your lanes, okay?
What's up to
Right.
B Mock watching? And Manny Chain said, like y'all show. So we got people still watching, doing their thing.
Oh, thank y'all so much.
Yeah.
Simply D, what you got?
Then just make sure you check out Be Mindful next Saturday in the morning. Not sure what all our topics going to be yet, but it's a funny show. It's worth getting up in the morning and sharing a cup of coffee, a cup of tea with. And I promise you, we will bring the funny. You will like the show. So check out Be Mindful in the morning on Sadior Radio next Saturday morning. It's your man Simply D, and enjoy.
Let me tell you something. D, it's hard to go to sleep on Friday and then wake up and deal with your questions on Saturday, because your shit make me look in the mirror at myself and the nigga laying next to me. I'll be like, Lord, this ain't right. You just like, I gotta watch your show if I stay up all night Friday and just roll into Saturday. But I can't wake up and deal with your truthful ass questions. Like, I'm not ready for that. That's like on Sunday, like before I pray or something, and I get wine and crackers. Like, you just make me deal with my own realization, and I be like, damn, I ain't right. I need to get my soul right. Messing around with you on a Saturday. This be some good stuff. I'll be really like, yo, I'll be really thinking about real serious questions. And some of that stuff honestly be giving us ideas for this. I'm like, yo, because it just continues to like overlap.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, in certain things, it seems like, well, damn, we already talked about it. We already said it. But it's happening in life every day, and everybody's dealing with it. It'd be like, whoa, it'd be too much for my heart sometimes. I just put the phone down. I don't turn you off, but I just put the phone down. So you get the view, but I can't view you. It'd be Jesus.
It's a truthful show, and I appreciate you watching, but it's done in a funny way.
Yes. Oh yeah, cracking up, Lord. Ha ha, refrigerator. Ha ha, Lord. I need to get my soul together. Ha ha, Lord.
What you got, Jay?
Yo, got the Real Shit No Joke radio show powered by Sadior coming up next Thursday. I'm going out of town. I'm going down to Maryland. They're gonna put the girl on TV doing comedy. I got 2 dates, Hi-Fi Lord doing some stuff. Couple of events that's going on here. I'm always posting. Definitely stay tuned every day to Philly events. Always letting you know the comedy stuff that's going on, whether it's on I would say on Zoom or Facebook or it's in person. However, I think next week I'm going to start something where it's going to be different competitions and different festivals that's going on. So I'm gonna take them out of Philly events, so that's not so long, and just have a certain day where I just do events and updates so people know what's going on. Because there's a lot of ways for us to be out here sharing our talent. However, I know a lot of people don't have the time to research to do. I make the time. So I just put the information out there, and God knows y'all welcome to it, and please share it. Other than that, I love y'all guys. I appreciate y'all being on the show. I appreciate being here, being able to joke and laugh, and being able to share and be transparent and being received. So I thank y'all for sharing with us. We love you and we appreciate y'all so very much.
Yeah. I also forgot tomorrow, Thursday, don't forget to check out the show where it all started from. Open Conversation, Miss Darkchild, Fast Lane, Mark 5, and Simply D. We'll be on tomorrow at 6 p.m.
Yeah, with our legs, with our knees, my left one and her right one. She had surgery the same day I had surgery. Ain't that? So I just want to thank everybody for jumping on here, everybody on Facebook, all our podcast listeners. Please go out Saturday and support Tahnia with her event.
Yeah.
If you can't make it out Saturday, just follow her. You can make orders. I'm sure she don't mind making sure that you get your products, making sure that you have some things to do with this love day that's coming up, as we call it, Valentine's Day. You know, for those who have their mate, for those who don't have a mate, I'm sure she got something for you to make sure you enjoy yourself.
And if y'all have different events or anything that's going on, you need to reach out. You know,
definitely.
Hey, Tahnia, when we finish this, can you go in and type your thing up so people, if they want to, can order from you?
Yes.
All right, yeah, there you go.
There you go. So this
wink,
is
wink. I know.
Mark, I
For the
just
other
wanted
people.
I just wanted to say thank you for having me on. I really enjoyed tonight. I actually took a nap to come on here with y'all because like past my bedtime. But I really enjoyed y'all. Thank you so much to Sadior Radio. I really appreciate it.
We thank you.
I look forward to
You have
working with
wonderful,
everybody.
pleasant
Intertwined,
energy.
you know.
You have such a soft spirit. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Y'all have a good night. Mark 5.
Have a good night, all.
Bye. Good night.
Get it done, family. 2021.
Wash
Get
your
it
hands.
Which lanes on?
done. Oh, we still live. I ain't mean to cuss.